Hey everyone. This video is going to be about how do you generate revenue off of SirGo. I've had this question quite a few times. I've had emails, forum posts, just general conversations. And the one thing I've come to realize is that it may not be as obvious as I think. There's actually two default ways of generating revenue on SirGo. And there's also one other way that a lot of people may not know about, and it's definitely worth knowing about. Um, there's a couple rules around it though, and you'll want to know about them. So, anyways, let's look at the two default methods first of all. The two default methods, if we click on the payment options underneath my topics/dashboard, you'll see that it talks about AdSense revenue sharing and the Amazon Associate Program. Those are the two default ways that you can make money off of SirGo. So let's talk about the AdSense revenue sharing first of all. Okay, how this works is, let's go back to one of the other pages. Is that, so let's take healthy living here. What you'll notice is that there's an ad up here, this rack space hosting. There's an ad over here, gastric bypass, no surgery by Roca Labs. And there's also a text ad right here, music recording studio. Those are all AdSense ads. And every time somebody clicks on one of those, and let me make this clear, do not click on your own ads. We have had to ban a couple of people from the system because they come in and they click on it like 20 or 30 times and think they're going to get paid. You're not. You're actually going to get banned from the system, because what happens is that if that goes on too much, then SirGo will be dropped by Google from the actual AdSense program, which in turn will mean that everybody loses everything. So we don't mean to be mean, but I can tell you with absolute certainty that we will remove all of your pages, and we will ban your account if you come in here and click on your own ads, because that's just not fair, period, to anybody. It's not fair to the advertisers, it's not fair to us, it's not fair to you, because in the long run everybody's going to wind up losing. So we are very, very, very strong about that, and that will not change. So anyways, I had to mention that because we've had a couple instances on that. And I'm sorry if you were one of them, but it's all over the site. So anyways, so essentially what happens is that when somebody clicks on one of these ads, when somebody comes to your page and clicks on one of these ads, Google pays us a certain amount. And then we actually in turn send you off 60% of that amount of money. And that's basically how it works. And how that is sent off to you is via your PayPal account. So if you go to the payment options screen, you're going to see that right here you've got your PayPal email address. So that is the email address that you have registered on PayPal with. So if you don't have a PayPal account, simply click up here and go and register for one, and then come back and put your PayPal email address in here. Now the PayPal payment limit, this is the default amount. It defaults to 50 by default, but you can change this to anything you want. This is the default amount that you have to hit before we will send you a payment. So say in the month of April you actually generated $20, but your limit was set at 50. You're not going to be sent any money until the other months generate up to that $50 amount. So so any month that you actually hit the $50 in, we will send you whatever amount is owed at that time, whether it's 50 on the nose or whether it's 60 or whatever it may be at that time. So that's what the limit is set for. If you want us to send you the money all the time, regardless of the amount, then simply set it to 0. The other thing to keep in mind is that if somebody clicked on your ad in April Google will not send us the money until the end of May. And then we need 15 days to actually generate our reports and clear funds and so on and so forth. And then we will send you off the money. So essentially, any clicks that would have happened in April, you'll be paid on June 15th. Anything that happens, any clicks that happen in May, you'll be paid on July 15th, and so on and so forth. So that's how the AdSense revenue sharing works. Now, the other default method we have is the Amazon Associate ID. Now, the Amazon Associate ID, we do not send you the money for that. Amazon does. Now, right in this field here, you actually input your Amazon Associate ID in here. You get that when you register an account with Amazon. Once again, it's free, so if you don't have one, just simply click here and go and register one, and then come back and put your Amazon Associate ID in here. Now, how this works is that we've got one module at the moment on the system, and that will change in the future, but right now there's only one module, and it is basically a carousel module. So I'm going to go over to this article here, and if we scroll down to the bottom, you'll notice that this carousel is actually running and advertising a number of products. If somebody clicks on that and it goes over to Amazon and they buy something, there's a commission generated. So how this works is that every other time that is displayed, your Amazon Associate ID is in there, and the next time our Associate ID will be in there. So it's whichever time somebody clicks is who gets the commission. Now, the thing you need to realize is that all these commissions are handled by Amazon, not by us. Okay? The other thing that I wanted to show you, now those are the two default methods, so just to go over that real quick, just simply go into the payment options and fill in your information, and you'll be good to go. You can go and add the Amazon modules, the default amounts will be in there, and so on and so forth. Now, there is one other way that you can actually generate revenue, and that is if you're registered and you're associated with an affiliate account of some kind. If you're selling teeth whiteners, say you've got an affiliate association with somebody that wants you to advertise their teeth whitener or something. What you can do is you can actually go over to, let's grab this page from a previous video. There's all of our other stuff. That's me with the guitar, by the way. Anyways, how this works is that a lot of people don't seem to realize that inside of the text HTML modules, or in this case, this is actually the title module, but actually let's show you on a text HTML module. Let's go and add a text HTML module to the site, to this page. Okay, so there's the new one. Why not give it a title? When you click on edit inside of here and stuff, you can actually turn around and you can put HTML right into this field here. So if I wanted to go and sell teeth whiteners, first day of my new fingers, I've got a piece of code over here. That's an actual piece of code that an affiliate account gave me. I can actually put that HTML right into the text box itself. So you'll notice that it's got the actual links and the whole enchilada in here. And if I go and I click save on that now, what you'll notice is that down here I now have that ad. So my affiliate accounts are now working. Now, the one thing you want to keep in mind when you're doing this, and it's very important that you do, Google has some rules when it comes to having other ads on your pages when their ads are there. So, how that works is that if you only had this amount of text that's up here on your page, and you had 3 Google ads on here, which are here by default and will always be here, and then you went and added in another affiliate advertisement or actual selling ad and stuff on here, they would probably drop this page because and probably discount any clicks or whatever on here so that you would actually not generate any money. And it's strictly because of the amount of text that you've got in here. What you really want to do is you want to create a decent sized article on here. I seen one the other day. Let me show you one. That was a good example where somebody was doing it. It was this one here. What you'll notice is this wrinkle cream, they're actually selling wrinkle cream. Now they've got their Google ads and you can see that it's actually coming up with the wrinkle cream and so on and so forth. And down further here you can see they've got a fair amount of text in here, right? And then they've got the ad. They're not really going to get mad over that. What they will get mad on is if you only had like this amount of text. Oh, sorry, this amount. The first paragraph. If you only had like the first paragraph of text, they would get a little bit upset over that and probably ban the page. So please keep that in mind when you're doing that. So that's basically how you generate revenue on SirGo. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you have any other questions, please don't hesitate to post them in our forums or send us a email. Okay, thank you very much. Bye now.